Hello folks, I'm streaming Hexen. Hopefully everything sounds right. I tested it, but everything can go wrong when you actually go live, so we'll see what happens. I'm going to be playing Hexen on the Berserker difficulty, which is basically the ultra-violence equivalent. Like, it's the most difficult, but minus the fast monsters and fast shots and stuff for the Titan difficulty. Is the chat unreadable? Is that too small? Like, I can change that if it's too tiny. Hold on while I fix that, maybe. There, that should be better. I can see it on my little laptop beside me, so I'm thinking that's okay. Time to punch some dudes now. Now, I played Hexen way back when it came out in '96, I guess. But I'm not sure I actually finished it back then. And seeing as I finished Heretic in April there, I figured it's time to play Hexen. Oh yeah, hold on 1 second. I need to spam people with the fact that I just went live. Apologies. Alright, with that general IRC, Twitter, and Discord spam out of the way, let's get back to it. Is it not dropping any frames there? I'm capturing at 60 and trying to stream 60. Cool. Excellent. And I didn't screw up those settings. I'm streaming on a wireless connection, so I'm not sure upping the bitrate to huge numbers would be a wise idea. But maybe next time I'll try to up it a little higher. We'll see. Okay, and that is the first level completed.
Greetings, mortal. Are you ready to die?
Well, it's a nice escalation from Heretic, where the elf you played as was a pretty beefy dude. So that first level was pretty much one of the only linear levels in the game. And from this point on, it's large interconnected hubs. This is sort of a central hub that you go back and forth between other levels to. So as I recall this. You'll notice I'm jumping, and that's because Hexen allows you to jump. So I figure it's fair game to include that in the control options on this source port I'm using. Same with looking up and down, Hexen allows you to look up and down like Heretic before it, so I give myself full mouse look. If I was playing Doom, I would not give myself this. And so here's the first sub-level, Guardian of Ice. And here's the fighter's first weapon, the axe. Which is another melee weapon, so the fighter has 2 melee weapons and 2 ranged weapons. And sort of that's the first area of that level completed. We'll be returning there later in a different area, but in the meantime, something shifted here. I hope I did it right. Ah yes, there's the next door. And Hexen, sort of like Heretic before, it has this inventory. And like the fighter has these grenades, basically. Like the cleric has the same item, but it does a poison cloud, and the mage it just does a giant stationary bomb. But the fighter can throw these to make explosions. They basically work like grenades. And here's the next sub-level of this hub, Guardian of Steel. These centaurs are kind of annoying because they block you as soon as you give them a few hits. It's more powerful than you might think. Those grenades are very, very useful when you're dealing with large mobs of enemies. Like that. I think Spawn was a comic book before this came out. This was 1996. I'm not super good on my comic book knowledge, so I think Spawn predates this, but you never know. Or at least I never know. Now the really fun part of Hexen, which is, did I hit all the switches I need to before I go back? Because the hub system makes sense as long as you do everything you can before you go back. Otherwise you sort of open up things halfway and then you get real confused because you can't progress as much as you thought, and you end up wandering back and forth going, which switch did I miss? I think I got everything. I guess we will find out. I hear something moving, so that's usually a good sign. Yep, another door opened. It does, but Doom maps aren't always that helpful. Especially in a game like this, where it's more important to activate switches to cause things to happen on a different map. So, like, I wouldn't have been able to see whether this opened, because I was on a different map as far as the game is concerned. These enemies are really annoying as a fighter because you have to hope they get into range. Nope, no auto map marking. What you see is what you get, and that's that. This isn't System Shock. No note taking. I mean, I guess I could screenshot it and write text on it, but that's kind of... Nobody did that back in the day. Pretty cool that they got the Doom engine to do this. It's neat to see sort of this whole bridge just become crumbled and fallen. I just picked up the flame mask, which might as well be called the red key because that's what it does. You might notice I'm not killing absolutely everything, and that's because Hexen has a respawn system. Like, there's no point in killing everything. Every 4 minutes or after certain scripted events, more enemies spawn in. Oop, fell in the lava there, don't want that to do that. Like, see? Here's the new set of enemies. They spawned in with no apologies. Now this is the what do I do next part? I believe I go back to the Guardian of Ice. We'll see. This could be a very boring stream of me just wandering between places going, what did I forget to do? Yeah, Zether, Hexen 2 is a lot more complicated in this game. Like, combat is all pretty much secondary in that game to puzzle solving. I don't think this is where I need to go right now. No. Oh well. Maybe I'll go back to Guardian of Fire and see if I missed something. Need the fire key. I am slightly confused. Well, of course, the switch I walked past several times is the one I needed to hit. At least that only took a few minutes rather than a few hours. And I heard something move here, so... Now do I go back here? I just hit this. Why am I back here? I want to go to the Guardian of Ice. I think corpses are mostly permanent. Like, it gets complicated sometimes. Like, Doom is pretty clever about despawning corpses when it needs to. But, like, you have to backtrack anyway. Like, I will eventually be going back here, although not this quickly, apparently. Because I'm an idiot. Well, let's do this logically. Did I miss anything out here? Like, that just goes back to the normal spawn, I know that, so there's nothing here. There's no point in trying to get those guys from here. This doesn't seem to be anything. Let's try steel? Like, did I forget to hit something here? And this is the real fun of Hexen, is you've got these complicated open layouts and you don't know if you've done everything. Well, it's all down to, like, level design in terms of making things obvious, and Hexen is quote-unquote clever. Like, not as clever as Heretic, which actually sticks items... Oh, there we go. We're back on track. Anyway, like, Heretic actually sticks important key items that you need to finish the level in secret passages. So Raven's always had this thing for more complicated than necessary level design. There we go. That's what I needed to do. Now I can go back and probably make progress. There we go. Those are really dangerous enemies. Like, they don't have any sort of stun when you attack them. Like, you might have noticed as I punch the two-headed critters, they sort of hold off on their attacks. Meanwhile, that one just blasted me in the face. It's a good thing I have a lot of these quartz flasks for healing. Yeah, I'm using the fighter class because it's fun to punch things. So we're back in a different area in the Guardian of Ice. I knew we were supposed to go back here, like if I See, that's the area we originally came in, and now we're down here. And they'll eventually link up into a larger interconnected area. See, what happened there was those two torches were lit by those switches. I think Crusader's only Hexen 2. Everyone's favorite, 3D platforming in a first-person game. I always loved that shatter effect. The mage has a spell that freezes enemies and then you can hit them once more to shatter them like that. And this is kind of one of the biggest wasted potentials of this game is, like, see, this is effectively rooms over rooms, so these work as bridges, and they don't really ever do anything clever with the level design with those. It just sort of makes your life easier to get back and forth. Also, you might have noticed I took damage there, because Hexen has fall damage. Yeah, Rise of the Triad had all those crazy floating platforms and stuff, but I liked it more in that game because they actually did stuff with those. Like, they really integrated them into the level design. See, and now we've sort of gone back to where we started. But now there's new stuff on the ground indicating we should probably go here. Because this is ice, that means ice physics. Whee! Although it looks like I need to hit some other switch to get that key that's up there. Remember that mask I picked up in the Guardian of Fire? Placed it there, and now stuff attacks me. And there's the fire key that I needed it back in the Guardian of Fire. So I'm just gonna double check to make sure I didn't trigger what I needed to get the key. Nope. We'll come back here later on. In the meantime, we go through this one. We're back here. And we have a new area to explore. Yeah, Rise of the Triad 2013 was pretty cool. It was like just a mid-90s FPS and with modern technology. It was stupid, but it was a good stupid. I don't think I played Rise of the Triad after that patch came out. I should check it out sometime. I think that's just about everything here. Stairs have risen on the 7 portals. Also, no doors going sideways, which is not something you ever saw in Doom. And that's door 2, so I could probably just walk through there, although I'm looking for a different route out, because I don't feel like stepping on lava. Magma? I don't know. Let's just do it. And here's the stairs that rose. And more stairs. Door opened on the Guardian of Ice. That is this one. What save scumming? I don't save. The only saving that happens is the autosave, and that's fine as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so where's this mythic door? No, it said somewhere on the Guardian of Ice, so I'm in the right level. But it's not really more specific than that. There we go. Don't think I want to fall down there. Oh no. Well, that's why I did not turn off autosave. I remember this slowing my computer to a crawl back when this game came out, this one specific area. Let's try this again, hopefully with less dying this time. Are there any more of those birds kicking around? Oh, that answers that. Doesn't look like it. Oh, there's still at least one down there, so I'm gonna wait till... two. I count two. I'll wait till they come up here so I can deal with them before I have to jump across. Because I really don't want them getting in my way. The neat thing about the axe is that even if you're out of ammo, the axe works. It's just slightly less powerful. Because it's like, why would an axe suddenly become useless just because it's out of energy? Okay, is that all of them? Looks like it. We did it! Another place you probably don't want to fall. Oh man, I forgot about that. That wall just slid out, and if I had stayed put, I would have been dunked. Sure nice of those critters to get fairly close before they attack most of the time. Is there anything else that's opened up here? Doesn't look like it, but I'm gonna check anyway. Okay. So I didn't have to go through all that lava the last time I left that area. Now it's like, what do I do now? Did that. That one's still not open yet. I'm gonna try Guardian of Steel, I think. No? Oh, I have the steel key, don't I? I can actually go... No, I guess not. I guess the silver thing is not a steel key. Well, I guess my hunch was right, or maybe I missed it. One of the two. Oh, right. Is this that stupid puzzle where the wall slides? You can't see what happened? Let's take a look. Maybe not. But like you see... There's probably something that... Yeah! See, the wall slid there. And there's no obvious way unless you're actually looking at the auto map when that happens. See? Watch it slide back. What up? So, like, I missed that entirely when I came through here the first time because... There's no obvious way of knowing that. Unfortunately for Raven, I played through Heretic, so I'm used to their nasty tricks at this point. I don't see anything else here. Guess we'll try the Guardian of Ice. Unless... Nope, nothing opened up here. Those stairs didn't rise. Maybe that platform in the ice section with the key is lowered. We'll see. This is this stupid jump. Oh, more enemies spawned. That's not a great thing. Nope. Still no key. I better double check to make sure I didn't miss some sort of switch somewhere. Doesn't look like it. And see, like, the way those enemies respawn is like, did a door open? Or is there something else going on? One day I'll learn not to stand there, but that day will not be today. And I did it again. Maybe fire? Oh, that's nice. Well, it looks like an area that might have something. Well, let's take care of these guys just for completion's sake. Anything down here? Or just death? It respawns based on a timer as far as I know. Like, there's some scripted respawns when you revisit, based on the triggers you've pulled and stuff, but other than that, every 4 minutes or so it dumps in a small set of new enemies. Well, let's make sure we thoroughly explore this section. Right now it's covering that one. This one's open. Wrong button. Unless there's something clever behind. Nope. See? That's the timer-based spawn. There's probably a couple more floating around the level, too. Anything back here? Oh. It looks like I've done that section. There's nothing over here. Nothing there. See, another timer-based spawn. I am confused. More so than usual. Like, we know these stairs need to raise up because there's a switch up there, but I don't know what I need to press to make that happen. I guess I'll wander the ice level again. See if I can turn anything up. Hexen isn't quite that nasty. They don't really usually have explicit secrets. Maybe I'll go down here. Yeah, well, I'm doing the Hexen equivalent of that, which is just wander around and see if I can find what changed. Like, that was the fire key. the ice key that is... I mean, steel key that is still inaccessible. I refuse. I did this back in the day, I can do it now. I will not look it up. I hope you're wrong, but at this point, I don't know. Yep. Welcome to Hexen. So, what did I miss? Like all these are linked up at this point. I don't see anything in the map. Like, what's supposed to happen next is this thing opens. But how that happens, I don't know. Well, let's just thoroughly search the level. I see some things over in that icy area that look like they might have glitches. I don't know. We'll see. Like that switch is cold. This path is barred. Great. I mean, I would assume something on the Guardian of Steel opens that. I thought I was pretty thorough there. Oh, are you kidding me? I bet this lowered the ice thing. Yeah, there's the key. Welcome to Hexen. And now I can go to the Guardian of Steel and access the other part of it. That's the same sort of clever level design from Heretic that I wasn't a big fan of, where they put important stuff on the back of a pillar and other locations that you can very easily miss if you're not looking at absolutely everything. See? Now I can access this. You have to find another switch. Might as well be the mission statement of this game. Well, I wonder if the switches here affect that one as well. Nope. What is with this elevator? Please go. Oh, we hit a switch here. Oh, no wait, I got excited. Those are the same stairs we raised before. But this section is open now. Because, you know, instead of going a doors open to the 7 portals, they went, you need to find another switch. Hooray! And this is the other part of that level. Oh, well, that switch. There we go. Boy, imagine how much fumbling people might do if they don't figure out those switch movement things and just mess around until they get lucky. Hooray, more progress has been made. There we go. Nothing's gonna be happening there anytime soon. So it said Guardian of Ice, right? This looks new. What? Oh. Surprise ambush. Oh no. This is that section of Guardian of Steel that I hopped up and saw. So the question is, how does one get out of here? to it than that. It's certainly been burned before on not spotting switches. Well, I don't see anything. Oh, he's open now. Oh, I bet these sounds are real pleasant on stream. It's just madness in my headphones right now. I bet this sounded not as terrible back then, or at least I don't recall it sounding terrible because of the number of limited simultaneous sounds Doom could play. There's like 8 sounds or 16, I don't recall which. But this one, you're just hearing all the sounds. I think that's everything here, so now we can leave this auditory hellscape. Boy, that was something. So what likely has the next switch to pull? That was the Guardian of Steel. Maybe fire? I don't see anything different here. Now the other fire portal. I have bad news for you. We're going back there. Oh, the central part fell through. Cool. Excellent. Stone's grind indeed. Oh, right. I just went to the secret level. Cool. I forgot that's how you get there. Oh no. How do I get up without getting killed by all these critters? Oh, this looks safe. Oh! I'm confused. I'm also at 1 health. I don't know. We'll come back there. The other side of that? Looks like it. Oh, it's a completely different one. Well, guess we go back to the other side now and see what happens. There we go. Is there a switch behind one of these pillars? At this point, I'm extremely suspicious. kill that thing? I think I killed it now. Cool. And that was the secret level. Now we got back to wandering these ponds. Is there anything else around here? Is there some sort of switch? Nope, I don't see anything different. Hi, ice. Seems to be more way back there, so I'm gonna go head to that ice area. Yeah, looks like stuff opened up here. Just extra goodies, or is there actually a switch or something important? I got fooled once over this. I don't see anything else there. Nowhere there. Nowhere there. All right. It's everyone's favorite place. Sorry, but I had to check that place. Like, something opened. This opened here, but I don't see any switches or something, and just access the secret level. And this stuff is still shut. So what else could it be? Did I miss something here? Like, this is supposed to be a secret level, isn't it? Oh, it looks like there's stuff up there, but I can't get up there. Yeah, I don't see anything I missed here. The whole point was that icon of the defender item. And besides, I'm pretty sure this is just a secret level that isn't supposed to affect anything on the 7 portals. I'm thinking about calling it in a bit because I need to figure out what I missed. And wandering around the same areas over and over is probably not super entertaining for you guys. Hmm. Oh my god. I feel Ah. Let's just move on and pretend that didn't happen. So I bet I can find some sort of cool secret with those wings. So I'm gonna save it. And fly around. Wait. Okay, that's a lot of harpies. And is there actually nothing here? Why would they even put the wings there? Unless you're supposed to take them to the secret level and use them where the rivers fall from. I guess not. Well, that's more than enough time spent on something that may or may not even have an answer. So I'm just gonna continue on. Thanks, swamps. Yeah.
My servants can smell your blood, human.
I think I'm gonna call it there, because this seems like a very good point to just stop. Hopefully I'll be able to stream again soon. Until then, see you guys later.